He's like, oh, hey Brian, where's my money, Brian? Where's my money, man? Okay, look, give it a week, man. But I need the money, Brian.
That's a good one.
That's what I do, man.
Hey, Chris. Do you wanna come on and eat some popsicles?
Hey, bit la.
Hello, you beautiful people. Listen, if you enjoy watching our podcast, we are on Patreon, and that's patreon.com/What's Happening Pod. You get to see a lot more of us, and obviously, you're helping support us in what we're doing. Matty, what can you expect on the Patreon?
And if you just don't want to wait for the release of the public episode, you get early access to all public episodes at least 48 hours before. And not only that,
you can get a minimum of 2 exclusive Patreon episodes a month. Obviously, if you've got the time available, we'll throw a third and a fourth in. But don't get fucking greedy, alright? Don't be getting greedy. Also, already on there, in the back catalogue, there's a few Patreon specials where the lads gone out with cameras. We've had a laugh. We've gone to Ninja Warrior where I folded Bobby in half. We went to the driving range where Danny deep throated the fucking 3 wood and was in bits. It was fantastic. What else, Dan?
Yeah, so the Patreon, basically, as Bobby said earlier, it's another way for you to support us in what we're doing, more so than you already do. But it's an easier way for you to get in touch with us as well. So if you want to have some input in the content that's getting produced on the Patreon, you subscribe to the Patreon and you can message us directly on there, and one of us 4 will see it. We will respond and we'll take what you're saying into account. You're getting the backlog of the specials that are already there, and there's going to be at least one a month coming every month from now on. You're getting a minimum of 2 Patreon exclusive episodes a month, which you will only see if you're on the Patreon and the early access. You're getting all that bundled in, and it's £4 a month. So if that's something you want to see, you want to get more involved, you like us and you want to see more of us, patreon.com/What's Happening Pod, link down in the description. We love you. Hello, welcome back. Episode 45 of the What's Happening Podcast. How are we all doing? Hope you had a fucking great week.
Yes.
Fucking great week.
wonderful week.
What was it you wanted to speak about just then? Because we nearly went into something and we were like, shit, turn the cameras on.
It's only something little. I seen an article the other day. A casting agency were looking for extras for a new show. You know, remember the movie Sexy Beast with Ray Winston in?
No.
Like a big drug dealer who lived in fucking Spain or something on the run. Like a big gangster. Yeah.
No, he was a sexy beast.
Yeah.
How silly.
They're making a new show about it, and they're filming loads in Liverpool, so they wanted like background artists and all that. So I applied with me full fucking plethora of information and all that.
Shut up.
And selfies and all that, and they just replied today and were like,
no gingers.
Your hairstyle's too modern. Sorry.
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
you need a soul, at least.
It's a style.
Yeah. I'd apply for it, but I've still got PTSD from when I tried to fucking get in Peaky Blinders, and he was like, your chest too small, lad. And I was like, you don't fit into our costumes. I was like, well,
we need at least a 44.
They were like, we're not casting female parts. I was like, oh well.
What era was Peaky Blinders?
Like the 30s.
It was like just after World War One.
Was it?
So they went in the coup, and the coup
like
was
that.
there.
Dirty kids don't supply clothes from that era and can't get in. Wade Smith Jr.
Fucking 13 to 14, 3-piece suit and a flat cap.
That's fitting me, that lad. That was my prom suit, that. Prom suit size.
He wore that in his graduation.
Graduation, lad. Yeah.
His graduation, when you see them baby suits, when it's like just a tuxedo on a baby girl.
But the little dicky bows and the lassie band.
I'm saving dough. You know what I mean? Kids' clothes are cheaper, lads. So
listen, he used to be boss back in the day, though, when I used to get a pair of 110s that was just one
bubble.
You know what I mean? And he would have
they've changed that now, you know. I mean, I don't know how I know, like. They've changed it now. No, but they've changed it to fucking
so what, they've got all the bubbles?
Yeah. I remember in like year 9 when I got like, because it was remember, like, especially when you were a kid back in school, like, if you are from Liverpool as well, you won't really get it, but like in Liverpool, Air Max 95s, like 110, it's like the national shoe of Liverpool. It's like our fucking
mascot.
It's on the flag. It's on the flag. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the live bit, zoom in.
Do you reckon it's just a pair of 110s just on the top of the lava building? Someone just lash them, keep them there.
And like I got to be first pair in like year 9, but like the cut off from junior size shoes as the adult size shoes was like a 5.5 to a 6, and I was still a 5.5, and I was saying to my dad, because like they only had the one bubble down the back, and I was like, after me dad, just just get me the 6, I'll grow into them. He's like, I'm not going to get you the size 6 you and you're the size 5.
I'll throw tissues in the front.
Lad, I was prepared to do anything for it.
Double
Lad.
sock and
soul, I'm not.
Lad,
Double sock and
he was
that.
a kid I used to hang around with, right? He's a good kid, but he fucking stinks. I'm sorry.
Are you saying any names? Like, or?
Yeah, no,
okay.
he'll know.
We'll call him Mr. Smelly.
He'll know. He's a strange kid, and right, he was bought, like, he used to come out, and I'll tell you a few stories, like, I'll tell you the first story, about shoes. So we got birthday money, and he went to town. Remember the Nike Shocks that were out? Like, they had big springs on the back. Remember them? He wanted a pair of Nike Shocks badly.
Proper smackhead.
Yeah. But
Proper smackhead.
he is a smackhead. So we went to shop, lad, right, it was birthday dough and all that, and if you know his family, birthday dough was fucking hard to come by. So we went into town, he's like, I'm going to treat myself to a pair of fucking Nike Shocks. Yeah, and we signed them on, and we were like, hey, they look massive on you, you know, lad. Are they alright? He's like, nah, they fit me, you know, lad. It's like,
As you said,
you sure, lad? I was like, you sure, lad? Because it was the only size they had, but he wanted them, they were on sale. He's like, yeah, no, they fit me. And lad, it wasn't even 48 hours later, his half fella took them off him, his half fella went to him confiscating again, because don't fit you. And his half fella wore them all the time, but didn't give him any money for them.
for your birthday, you bought your dad's shoes.
Imagine how you're half full of robbing your whips.
But he used to come out and like would say to him, oh, fucking, I had bacon for me brekkie this morning. He was like, never had bacon in my life. And I'm like, what? And then he come out, lad, one day, he was like, oh, what you eating there, lad? He's like, oh, my mum made me a chicken butty. And I was like, that's bacon. His ma, because he was fussy, his ma would just tell him everything was chicken. And he'd be like,
How you not knowing that?
How old was he at this time?
About 16.
How do you not know
off,
bacon
really,
and fucking chicken, lads?
This is just a whole episode on him. He walked in on his, he told everyone, his half fella's got a muzzy, like, his half fella's got a, his half fella looks like the Juggle Brothers, both of them, and even the dead one. And he walked in on his half fella plating his ma once, right, and he told everyone.
He still had his shoes on, doing it. He told everyone, what are you doing? Just grabbing a chicken butty, like, get out.
His little brother broke the PlayStation because he tried to shove a crumper in the disc slot. Lad,
Toaster was broke, fucking.
I need to get material from this family. There's so much there.
You know,
Like
it's
so
all there.
And his another one, yes. So one of his sisters, there's about 70 kids, right? And it's mad. One of his sisters, current fella, we call him Cod Eye because he's got a fucking bad eye.
Yeah.
And he locked his little brother out of the house once. So his little brother, Calvin, was shouting through the letterbox, Liam, let me in! Liam, let me in! So Liam put his dick through the letterbox and put it in his brother's mouth. It was like, lad, it was like Shameless by ours.
How are you gonna go off on that? How are you gonna go off on that? Do you know what? Yeah, dick in mouth.
I remember the time, brother, was he fell a kid with his mouth open.
Hey, have you seen that video that's going around now on like Instagram and that? Some fella's a kip in his van, he's gone. Like,
Yeah.
He's on a break or something in work and he's like, gone. So his mate put his camera on the windscreen and he opens his keks, but gets a big dirty like bratwurst sausage out and rubs it on his mate's face and then just throws it in his mouth and then drops the sausage and as his mate wakes up, he's just like that, fixing his keks and his mate fuming and dives for him, lad.
It's funny.
So, when I was a kid, I think I was only about 10 or something.
I can't wait.
let me
I can't wait for this.
I can't wait to see where this is
Not to
going.
do with dicks or nothing. There used to be this family that lived on our road, and like they weren't bad people. They were just a bit of a mad family. Like they were like that family that had about like 8 kids in the house, and all the kids were just like proper little, just proper little rascals. Like, you know what I mean? Like you'd leave your bike. Like,
I love that. You know,
rascals.
Just little
Proper.
rascals. Yeah, that's just, these kids, like, they were all nice enough, but they were just rascals. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the boss word.
just
You little
like,
rascal.
lad,
That's
they
like
were
grabbing a kid by the cheek.
Lad, you know what I mean?
Isn't he a barbers in Heighton called Rascals or something?
Yeah, lad, yeah, like that. They were just always like they were them kids. Like they'd never rob anything off you, but if you went in to get a drink and left your bike outside the front door, you come out and one of them would be in the street on your bike, and you'd be like,
and the mum was like, the mum was like, he can't help it. He's got undiagnosed ADHD. He can't help
your
it.
kid's just a rascal. He's a rascal. And there was one day, like fucking, I was just playing in the street, and my mum and dad were in the back garden, and I was playing out in the street. And like the woman who lived in the house being like, Daniel, come over here for us, love. And I was like, alright, so I went over on my bike. I mean, I got to make kids fucking leave it alone. And then she'd be like, look, I've locked myself out the house. Me keys are on the couch in the living room. Can you go through the window and get only the living room window, like ground level fucking window, and get me the keys? And I thought, like, yeah, just fucking open the window. I'll climb through. Yeah. No. She enjoyed them little top windows that only open like that. Yeah. And I was looking at it going, I don't think I'm gonna get through there. She's like, I'll give you the tenner. And I was like, sold. Let's get in this window.
Say less.
So like, lad, I've been like halfway, like, but like, she was like trying to squeeze me like parallel through this fucking window, and my face was like fucking getting squashed against the window.
That must be a tight gap because you were skinny.
What? Listen, my face was getting all fucking, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna fit, and I think my nose is broken. She's like, just go through the fucking, and I was stuck, and my fucking mum come out, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm just trying to put him through the window to get me key. She's like, what the fuck? And my ma was fuming. Like, doesn't quite live up to putting your dick in your kid's mouth through the letterbox, but
tomato, lad.
You can't talk to like to us about being rascals, right? Because and I'm like, and this was like 18 years of age, maybe 19. I'm in his
A senior rascal.
Sergeant Rascal. We're in his and he goes,
fucking dizzy rascal.
we're in his and he goes,
Dizzy rascal.
come in the back garden. Why? Just come in the back garden. All right. Wait there, just 1 second, just before we do. All right. Opens the fridge, grabs an egg. Get on this. All right. Fuck off and just launches it. And then you just hear it smack off a window and just runs back in the house.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that all the time. Lad, I'm not even messing.
What, when you were 19?
Lad 17 maybe, like, not gonna lie, I used to grab like the smallest bit of fruit and just go, yeah, hey, watch this, bang and ping it and just run in the house.
Our kids used to do it. There was this one house behind, right? There was this one house behind. We targeted them. You can't pay.
I didn't target anyone, like, there was no maliciousness in
There was
it.
always one house. We had no reason for it either.
Hardly any shops sold you like sleepily 16 like
You were just always in the fridge, lad. There was just always a surplus of eggs, and I was like, well, they've been bought for this reason. So it started, and I was about fucking 14, so our kid must have been about 8. So I was just going, just
start
do
them
it.
young.
I was like, just do it. No one will know. He's like, what if they count the eggs? And I'm like, who's counting eggs, lad? Who's counting eggs, bro?
There's just always 20 there.
There was the eggs, but there was either 20 or no eggs. Like it all started. So in the summer one day, the woman who used to live behind, she was about 50 odd or something. She's dead now. But she weren't at the time.
She was allergic to eggs.
So like they had this big tree in their back garden, and it used to hang over into our back garden. You know those little tiny red berries that grow in the bunches. So she was like sunbathing in the back garden one summer.
Sheep your dick in her mouth.
No, we were picking like bunches of them, snapping them off the stalk. So we had about 15 loose berries in our hand. And we were standing on the chairs in the back garden and just launching them out over the fence and then ducking back down. And there used to be a gap about that big between like the planks.
Fucking
rascal. And then, listen. And then I feel like I grabbed a berry off the tree and I was there, and I've looked and there's just a face in the gap, like an eye in the gap, and I was like, oh, are you okay? And she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, no, and we were just... So she's come round to the house fucking fuming and told me, my mum and dad flipped at me and my little brother. And then we were fuming then because she gassed. So we were like, the little fucking snitch. So
Snitches get more berries. Know what I mean?
So then it went from berries to eggs then. We had, lad, you know what I mean? Like any military, we evolved our arsenal. So it went from eggs and then like they come round and grassed again. So me dad took this stance for like 12 months. Like, we're not buying eggs. Right? So we had to get creative.
I thought your half was gonna be like Donald Trump then, instead of banning eggs, just bought their eggs instead.
Yeah, like, so we had to get creative. So then it was just anything in the fridge. So there was times where like we'd get like an entire lettuce, take it out the wrapper and just launch it at the conservatory.
Have you ever hit anyone with a lettuce and it explodes?
That's what I mean. Just lettuce everywhere.
Imagine sitting in your back garden and just a tub of like Ambrose fucking custard just comes over, still in the carton.
It was every, like, we had lettuces. I went like out with half all over bread was. There was like chocolate digestives getting frisbeed over, and then there was one day.
Used jam rags on the window.
There was one day the woman come out to the house with a big carrier bag, like a bag for life, like bigger than your average carrier bag, with just lettuces in, carrots, potatoes, eggshells, like biscuits, lad. Those fucking like NC milk cans.
There's a food shop for the week, lad.
Yeah, lad, honestly, like
that's a food bank for Smithtown Road.
I swear down, honestly, like fucking lad, there was also, and I was looking through the bag, I don't even remember throwing that. And me and our kid were in the hall, like, I go, we never even threw nothing over the fence, it weren't even us. And she's like, we've got cameras in the garden. And I was like, okay, well, it was me. I was like, It was only because you snitched.
Well, talking about fucking utilising different things, when we were teenagers and Mizzy Night came about, and the shops, like, for like 3 days before Mizzy Night started banning the sale of eggs and all that, I was like, I need a fucking thing on my feet. So I used to sell in school sweets, not like a fucking graft or nothing. I used to sell sweets in school. So I used to have a bit of dough in my drawer saved up. So I was like, I still want to cause havoc on Mizzy Night, and I've got the funds available. So I started going to the chippy and just buying cartons of curry. And just carton of curry windows and people and everything, lad. It was heavy, you know.
I remember
used to bounce curries everywhere.
Mizzy Night round by ours was proper weird. Like, kids used to walk around with tins of beans and just put them on, like open it and just put them on top of cars and go, and then just leg it.
Where do you live, lad?
There's proper Branston's all over your car.
Putting it in like a slice of bread and just leaving it on there. It's like that. Take that, lad.
Like that. But it's anchovies.
Just leaving food out at your front door and running away. Full fucking weekly shops and that.
Talking about terroring the woman, right? And climbing in someone's house, right? I've got a bit of a...
Wait a minute. All right.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I with consent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, right, there was a woman in our street. God rest her soul, she's gone. Christine, right, she was a lovely lady. And she lost her eyesight, not fully. She could see shadows, not right. So she just shout me all the time. Gary, can you come and fix me telly? I've turned it over, I can't see what I'm doing. Can you find me fucking something in the freezer? I can't find it and all that. I'm like, obviously she's blind, but whatever. And then, so like,
what were you watching anyway?
Yeah. And she used to yeah, exactly, yeah.
Was turn the radio on?
Yeah. You know what I mean? She used to drink like Skull Super and Tennant Super with one of her mates, Jackie, up the street. And Jackie had this dog called Sheba that was a fucking scruffy cunt and had one blue eye and one brown eye. It was a scruffy dog like that. And Jackie was a bad pisshead. So Christine medically couldn't see. Jackie was just always paralytic and couldn't see, right? so we
was voluntarily.
Voluntarily blind.
She was doing one for a mate, doing a mate a solid. And we used to hide behind the wall and just go, Jackie! Christine! And they'd be like that, looking round like that, lad, looking for shadows and maybe hiding.
Headphones are gone,
and we just kept popping up, going, Jackie! Christine!
It is a mad one though. Do you know, if you are blind and you have a bevy, like, how would that feel? Like, does that sound like a stupid question?
No, yeah.
You know
So
what I mean? Like,
I feel like you just feel your head's heavy. You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't know. Lad. I don't know. No. Do you know what, lad? That's a valid point. Yeah, lad, just be sitting there saying, I'm having a boss time, you know, Christine.
Let's go.
No, because like obviously we can see that, we can see what we're doing. So like when we feel off balance, we stop it.
You sort of see that you're pissed, don't you? So like, how must it feel for like a blind person? And like, if you get what I'm saying, like it must be proper weird for like a.
Do you reckon if you were blind and do you know the way like if you do like mushrooms or something and you like
took acid,
you can see the colours and the patterns? Do you reckon you'd see them? Because then would you even have a concept of what colour is in the first place?
That's a mad one. Yeah, that's a mad one.
You know when you're on the bushes and you close your eyes.
Yeah, but we know what colours are.
They don't know what colours are.
Depends if you're blind from birth or if you lose your eyesight in life.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like we can look at that and go, oh, like it's all like a manifestation from within your own head, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you see
it's stuff that you know about already.
So what would you see if you were blind? Just
listen,
Stevie Wonder like that on the piano.
Don't. Do you know? Have you ever seen
God or something?
Have you ever seen like them memes or like the
memes
or like the videos where it's like someone lying there, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and then like the next picture it's like a proper mad thought. Like my one was like I used to sit there and think like if you're born blind and deaf, like what do you think about like
what in it?
It's a different way of life. It's different.
Like, do you think?
I don't know.
So like as I thought about it in depth for fucking that long, like the only thing you can possibly think about is smell, touches. Like touching things and vibrations. It's got to be the only thing you could possibly think of.
Basically a mole.
Like what?
It's like the one on his arm.
No, do you know what I mean?
If you're blind and deaf, though, like the only thing
he can't hear or see you.
The only thing that you do is like you read Braille and then like a drink appears.
No, but
you know what I mean. That's all you know. If you're know the process.
If you're blind and deaf, you can't read Braille.
I think they do teach them Braille in a way. So like, let's say
if you want to drink, who's telling you what that word is? Because if they can't go, hey, see these 5 dots in a row, that means dog. You can't hear them say dogs.
So like dogs and that, but let's say for example it's like eat and drink and stuff. I'm sure they'd have Braille for like drink, and if you want to drink, you fucking do something, and a drink appears. But because you drink it, well you liquid.
Oh right, so
you know what you mean.
If someone's blind, right, you can, because they can hear. you can still communicate with them and teach them to
Yeah.
read Braille. Whereas if someone's deaf but they can still see, you can communicate
read.
through signs and they can
Okay,
read.
no, I
So
get
if
what
you're
you're saying,
blind
yeah,
and
yeah,
deaf,
yeah.
you couldn't
I
do
don't know.
signs.
It's just gotta be
language or
physical.
Braille.
I don't know. Yeah.
Innit?
Fuck.
Listen, there's so many like
I don't know, you know, lad, that's a big one.
They're
I've got
not
a question
unanswered
then.
questions because I've obviously never Googled it, but like how did like I don't know, like how
Any of
can you
our
say
fans
I'm
who are
only-
blind and deaf, write in.
Know what I mean? Though,
Let
like,
us know.
yeah, if you're blind and deaf on the Patreon, get in touch.
Cut that out.
How did they say like, oh, I'm starving? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, lad.
Googling it?
Yeah.
Please Google it. I don't know why I've never
There's so many
Because if you go blind and then deaf, then you've got a comprehension of what's going on. You know what I mean?
You know what the dance is. But if you're
Yeah.
born like that, like what? Like
Do you know what? Do you know what question
know.
I want as well? I want answering is like,
That's a
and
mad one,
you
no?
might be able to answer this, right?
Go on.
You know when you're driving up the street and you're looking for a house number, why'd you turn the radio down? I reckon we have a word from another sponsor. Matty, what sponsor we got, lad?
We have Manscaped. Using WHP20 at checkout gets you 20% off all orders with free shipping. Now, what sort of products did you do, Gary?
They've got loads of products, lad. Got the Lawnmower 4.0, fantastic razor, right? Helps reduce nicks on the ball bag. It's waterproof. It's got a light on it. You can get in all your crevices under your big fat Ned Kelly and everything. And shave, it's sound. They've also got the Weed Whacker, which Danny loves. It's a personal favourite for Danny. The Weed Whacker. You get right up your fucking nose like that. Zzz. It made me come the other day, you know. I was on the Weed Whacker and I was pure like, I got like population paste dribbling out of my foreskin and everything. Lad, it's such a nice sensation, you know. And you know what? While I had all population paste everywhere, I gave it a little clean and I got the crop preserver and the crop preserver out, lad. And fucking
Wonderful.
freshened it up. It was beautiful. What else did they offer, lad?
And you also have the Beer Hedger Pro with titanium.
Beard? You said beard. The Beard Hedger
the
Pro.
The new product, the beard range that they're doing, it's got titanium blades and it also comes with oils and balms. So get in touch.
Get in
WHP20 at checkout.
At manscaped.com. Bitches.
It's a valid point. I seen that the other day,
you
you know.
what? I
Me
do
dad
that
will go, shh, I'm
all
trying to look for
the
the house.
time,
I'm like,
you know.
what do you
Yeah,
mean,
I've
lads?
got an answer.
Oh.
So it says,
Wait, what was the question?
I said, can you think if you're blind and deaf?
Well, obviously, you can fucking think.
A valid question.
All right,
Valid question.
All right, go on, read
It
it.
says, in the case of a person who is born blind and deaf, there will
Left.
be no recording of visual and audio experiences, but other three senses, such as touch, taste, and smell, are being recorded. So the thoughts of such a person will only be in terms of these senses.
And the heightened because two of your senses are off.
Yeah. Is that's a two thing. So if you lose one of your senses, then it doesn't.
Turn into Spider-Man.
What would you rather to be blind or deaf?
Deaf
Deaf.
all day.
yeah,
Like I couldn't. I wouldn't like to be
Have I ever
blind.
told you the time when I
Deaf.
hit a deaf person?
You hit a deaf person.
Oh, lad, don't. Right. We were playing footy, right? Saturday league footy. We were playing this team. Oh, fucking hell. And I'll try not to do the voice. And he, yeah, exactly. No, so this team. So listen, like, so we were playing this team, and they were schooling us. They had a couple of good players, and they were schooling us, right? And this lad threw a naughty challenge in, and the referee started shouting. He was walking away, and the referee was going, "If you don't come back, now I'm gonna fucking send you off." This
walking
away,
away.
away. And one of the lads went,
He's on
"Listen,
temple
referee."
run him. He's off,
Yeah,
lad.
he's on temple run. And one of the players like, "Listen, ref, we've got 5 deaf players in the team. He's one of them. He can't earn." He's like, "Right, sorry, sound." So anyway, this kid come flying through the back of me, took me out. I was angry at when I used to play footy. So I jumped up.
Was he
and
just like?
I jumped up and I was like, "The fuck you doing, you little dickhead?"
Shit.
I said, "Snap me again, and I'll fucking blad you." And he was just like, right, like that, right, exactly. And I was like, "Oh shit," felt terrible. I was like, "Right, leave it like that." And then 2 minutes later, lad, he just come through the back of me again, put his studs down like me calf onto me Achilles, and it stung.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "You little fucking prick," got up and just fucking sparked him right in the side of the head. And then it all kicked off. And then, as standard, I'm a shitbagger through the first dig, and then I just hit behind like 6'2" defenders all the time. And I got off, and they were all kicking off, and they were going, "Lad, he's got to play for England disabled tomorrow. You can't fucking hit him. He's fucking deaf." And I went, "Look, he's blind. Couldn't see me. I was fucking in front of him." Do you know what I mean?
That's fair enough, though.
That's a valid point, though. Like, do you know what I mean?
But maybe-
If you can see it, then lad, why not?
But what happened, right? So we were
You know what I
adults.
mean?
We were adults. I had a car. I had a Ford Focus, and I drove the lads to football. So I had 5 people in the car.
Yeah.
So in the aftermath of that punch, they wanted to fucking kill me. So
What? And you played footy with them?
it was the other team.
Oh.
So they wanted to kill me after the game. So the smelly person in the first story, he was playing for us at the time. So because he was a victim, I said to him, "If you want to lift home, you need to get in the boot, because we had this 6'7" lad called Bosco from Africa." And I went, "He's coming in the car to protect me." So I made kid get in the boot and took Bosco in the car with me to protect me from getting battered.
Stinky boot.
Stinky boot, lad. I've got a question.
Go on.
Would you rather have Parkinson's disease or Alzheimer's?
Parkinson's.
Yeah.
I'd
think
rather.
Alzheimer's.
Here's my reason why.
Yeah. I'll give you
I'd rather spill half my pint and forget where to put it.
Lad. Yeah, lad.
Right. I'm going to go, it might sound a little bit deep now, but I think there's something bittersweet about Alzheimer's and dementia because I've got people in my family who've got it sort of thing. And it's like when you see them, it's like, oh, lad, I was with your dad yesterday. And it's like, I don't know, there's something bittersweet about that where it's like if they're in their own world and they're speaking to people who've passed away and things like that. I don't know, there's something bittersweet about it. And it's like, the only shit thing about it is it's affecting everyone around you more so than yourself. Do you know what I mean?
That's
so
one of my biggest fears that, you know, like genuinely
but you wouldn't,
speaking.
but like,
Nah, because then
you wouldn't know
with
why,
Alzheimer's,
I know,
you forget
but, like,
everything that you've been through.
Scary about it though, because
That's what life's based off memories, lad, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like what you've done, what you know, like what you know's over there, what you know's over there. If you forget all that, then what's life, lad?
But the thing is, like, memories scare me massively because I'm a little bit older than you. I'm 32 in a couple of months, and my fella died when I was 5, and I can scrape 2 memories of my dad.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything's gone. It's a blur. My daughter's 13 in April, and she can remember things from when she was a fucking baby.
Really?
To the finite detail.
My memories.
And I was like, is it just over time? Because you've got a fucking
trauma that though, you know.
It is trauma and you block things out. But like, have you got a hard drive in your brain that's got a certain capacity?
100%,
and once it's full, it just pushes shit out the arse end and then you take new memories in. That's how I feel. I think, as you get older, you just lose memories.
Yeah,
I reckon that's the way.
Even though my daughter's only 13, like she can and scary details. Like she'll recite something that happened when she was like 9 months old, and I'm like, how'd you?
How'd you
9 months? Fuck off.
Lad, I'm not even
dog
messing.
shit,
Like, I know I'm
dog shit.
People might think I'm talking shit, but like she scares me. With the detail. But like she's mad as well. Like I read a book about it. There's a thing I think she's got where like she's not the sharpest tool in the shed, not right, but she
gotta be. She remembers stuff from fucking.
She zones out. She zones out the conversation. So like, if me and my bird like giving her instructions and that, you can see the cogs turning in her head where she's trying to preempt her next answer. So she just blocks what you're saying, and just says something. But every now and then, lad, we'll be in the car or in the house, and we'll be talking about the footy. Liverpool have just played, and we'll be talking about the footy. Family conversation.
She'll be sitting there going, John Barnes, cracking player in, man.
And she'll just, I don't know where, she'll just go, hey, remember when we walked up Mo Van, right, and I fell over and that stone stuck in my knee and I was bleeding for a bit, I had to get 6 stitches, then we went to Mackey's and all that, and we just go, right, you've just recited that whole event.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Because we weren't talking about that. She just throws curveballs everywhere, lad. It's mad.
I do that sometimes, you know, like I can be having a conversation, like you could be sat there speaking to me and just speaking just to me, and I'll be listening to every single word you're saying, but I get distracted by something.
Yeah.
And like, it'll look like I'm not listening to you yet.
But I think that's a man thing though as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Easily distracted.
Because I
get
do it
so
so often. Like, I'll be listening to everything you're saying and taking it all in to like word by word. But like,
do you visibly show them that you're distracted or not?
I'll look at something over there and then zone out, lad, and I'll just
Listen,
I'm the same
my
way.
bird shouts at me for that because like, Mara will be talking to me or something, and I'll just look and like my phone will light up, and then I just ignore it.
I can't do 2 at once.
And I'm like that.
I can't do 2 at once. Not a chance. I can't do 2 at once. Listen, do you know
what if we're all autistic, lad? Like,
listen, I've said this to you, lad.
Think about it. There's got to be a little something spring. There's got to be a little pizzazz sprinkle in there.
I did say everyone's on the spectrum in some sort of way. But listen, do you know, if I never had pictures and videos, I'd be fucked. So lad, my memory is all. I can't even remember what I had for tea yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Like just stupid shit like that. But then there's absolutely stupid things that I do remember that like I probably shouldn't remember. Like I don't know, like a fucking
short-term
memory.
No, but like a cannonball from the shop when I was like 12 or something. Stupid shit like that. Like I want to be remembering stuff I learned in school that's going to benefit me. Nah, not a chance.
But I can't remember that limited edition can of Mountain Dew you had when you were 15.
Literally don't. My memory's
shit. Remember that?
My memory's dog shit. And if I did have pictures and videos, I'd be fucked.
Oh, lad,
honestly.
listen, like sometimes, lad, it's scary to the amount of shit I forget sometimes, lad. Like, do you know what proper scares me sometimes? Is I'll do it mid-conversation. Like, I done it last night. I was stood in the kitchen with my little brother. We were just having a cup of tea. It was about fucking 2 in the morning.
Getting the eggs out.
Yeah, just having a cup of tea. We were just reloading.
Getting the lettuce
and then
ready.
I'm like, Jack, go and check on the cabbage patch. It's time. The house has new owners. It's time to show them who's who around here. And we were having a conversation, and he was speaking to me. We're both having a cup of tea, and what? It was like I'd done like a factory reset mid-conversation. And it wasn't even as if he had stopped speaking and then started again. He was still speaking about the same thing. But I looked at him. I was looking at him, looked away, forgot what we were speaking about, and then looked back and was like, what are you on about?
I do that, you know.
It's like going in the house and going, my phone, and then going in the house and going, what am I coming here for?
Yeah.
I do, yeah. There's got to be proper scientific reasons for that, 100%. Yeah. But I was watching a film, right, and whether it's true or not, I don't know. And I can't remember what the film was.
What's happening on the podcast?
You heard it here first. But I forget what the film was, but there was, and I wondered if it's a real thing, but he was saying in the film, the way I can remember anything is I've got like a memory palace, and it's like if I go back through this palace, and
that's 100% true.
Is that a true thing?
100% true.
Because you have different sections of your brain that does, like,
no, but the way you remember
stuff
is like, Orange County CBD, and then we got sponsored by them on the 13th of September, and on the 13th of September,
there's a couple of comedians, like I spoke to a comedian a few months back.
Got sponsored by them?
No, it was earlier than that.
Don't say that, because if that's true, I've got a memory palace.
Keep going, man. I'm not earlier than that. Check some emails.
There was a comedian I spoke to who was a one-liner comedian,
and
I watched him do a 20-minute set. And
His name Gary?
Not Gary Delaney. And I went to him, how
is that Dom the Glasses?
Yeah. I went, how do you remember 20 minutes
of
one-liners? Because me and Danny tell stories effectively, so you can wing it in our stories or go on tangents, and we might tell the same story 10 times in 10 nights, and it's slightly different.
Yeah.
But his one-liners are precise, and he said there's ways where I visualize things in my head, like I'm walking through a corridor and I'll associate something to that joke.
Yeah.
And I just so I'll walk down the corridor and there'll be 40 items hanging from the wall, and I'll associate a joke with an item. So I'll be like, there's a fucking a bull's head on the wall. That bull's head is said joke. There's a picture of fucking the Mona Lisa. That's this joke.
So you give
he associates
memories and attachments to something physical.
He attaches a joke, a memory to a physical thing, and he can look at that corridor and go, Mona Lisa, bull's head, Liverpool shirt, fucking this, that, and he remembers the whole pathway, and he ties it. It's scary, and there's books about it and everything. Like, there's a science to it. It's
I'm gonna
scary.
wait there. Where's my phone? Let me Google this.
I wonder, because like stuff like that to me, to be able to do that seems inconceivable.
I forget to wipe my ass properly.
Like
I get itchy ass and work, and I go, there's some raisins
apparently
there.
rhythm's a big thing, you know. So do you know, like when he taught us like the fucking alphabet in like a song, apparently that's for the reason, because rhythm is an easy way for us to remember. Like, we can all recite a 4-minute song, but we can't recite a fucking 4-minute.
I just spelled
Mrs. I, Mrs. M, Mrs. I, Mrs. SSI,
Mrs. P.
Apparently rhythm's a big thing in memory.
It's like, meant to say difficulty.
Mrs. D, Mrs. I, Mrs. FFI, Mrs. She, Mrs. U, Mrs. LTY.
It's like
that one, innit?
That's right. You've just said Miss Doherty.
No, I said Mrs. D, Mrs. I, Mrs. FFI, Mrs. She, Mrs. U.
I thought you said them.
I've seen Matilda, lads.
I did the same. Sorry, I did the same with banana.
I've got the science.
I had to utilize Gwen Stefani. Yeah, I was like, it's bananas. BANANA. I was like,
so it's called. Sorry, it's called the method of. I don't know if it's Loci or LOCI. Why would you say that?
Loci.
Loci.
Or something.
So it's the method of Loci is a strategy for memory enhancement which uses visualizations of familiar spatial environments.
Spatial environments.
Spatulas everywhere. Yeah. Spatial environments.
Mr. Krabs all over the go.
I was going to say
in order to enhance the recall of information, the method of Loci is also known as the memory journey, memory palace. Journey method, memory but how it's like, but if my memory is already shit, how am I going to remember the things I put into?
What if you get lost in the palace? What if you open the wrong door and shit?
That's what I was
open the door and see your market and place it.
Like you talk about your thing first.
This isn't even fucking mad. It's just something I seen it a couple of years ago. My head fell off, and every now and again, you remember something a little bit, and you go, man, the alphabet you say it in the same tune as you do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah. A,
Twinkle,
B,
twinkle,
C,
little
D, E, F, G. Twinkle,
Oh, that you do as well. Yeah, you do.
Mad that,
You do.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So it talking about
Anyhow.
like memories and being in your own head and that.
Yeah.
Have you heard of I forget what the name of the disease is, but
forget everything.
It's I know. I need the fucking method of
Palace.
loci.
Yeah.
Lend some loci there.
The disease that you can get where you're locked inside your own head. Like you're physically
What's
locked
that called?
inside. I'm proper not chatting shit here. I'm right there.
What's that called?
That's scary.
What do you mean locked in your own head? Like you just can't speak in that?
Female.
Like there's nothing. I don't think there's
Oh,
anything. I don't.
It's called having tits.
I'm cancelled.
Locked in syndrome. That's it. We're there. Locked.
Bit of an obvious name, innit?
I know.
Think of something cool for that.
Yeah, we're there. Let me put that in my memory palace padlock. Sad. Right. Locked in syndrome is a rare.
Get locked in the palace.
Lad, that'd be his dream. Locked in Buckingham Palace if he made up.
I'll do it for $1,000. So I'm saying. Go on, saying.
Snort Lizzie's dust, lad.
Locked in syndrome is a rare neurological disorder characterized by complete paralysis of voluntary muscles, except for those that control. So it's like being paralyzed, but you've got no.
What's that thing? Sleep paralysis? Do you know when you're trying to wake up and you're stuck?
I suffered with that. So I had that this morning.
I do it after festivals.
Hey,
That's
So
what
bad.
it's like.
So bad, lad.
Isn't the human body crazy?
Oh, weird, lad. Weird.
It's mad because it's the most. It's like like your brain, for example, and your body is the most fucking unbelievably advanced machine, if you want to put it, that's ever existed. You can't replicate it through fucking until the robots take over. But there's so many ways in which it can go wrong, and there's so many fucking stupid ways as well. Like, wouldn't you think? Sorry to just
No, son.
Wouldn't you think, right? Like, considering how important your fucking brain is, wouldn't you think they'd protect it better? Like, someone could slip on ice and that's it. Lights out.
Mad, innit?
Give us a thicker skull.
No, but I fell over.
Yeah.
I fell over before and absolutely smashed my head in, and I've been. Well, I think I've been satisfied with my memory shit. You know what I mean?
I've had some fucking skull injuries where I've bounced my head off objects and I'm going, how am I not dead?
Yeah.
The worst
don't know
one,
what you're
the
actually
worst one I ever
feeling.
seen. The worst one I ever seen. Sorry, dead quick, Bobby. This turns
What are
me.
the numerals, bro?
This turns me stomach, lad, to think about. So you know, like big containers, like shipping containers.
Yeah.
So at the end of my Mars Street, there used to be a lorry factory, and like at the end of my Mars Street, it was a 12-foot wall, but on the other side of the wall, it was like 60 foot down to the lorry because my Mars Street's built on a hill. So we used to, again, being fucking stupid as kids, we used to climb up this wall and then climb down a 60-foot rock face, like holes in the bricks, like Spider-Man. Because we used to play footy there when the ball would go over, we had to climb down and stuff. We were fucking mad. And when the lorry factory closed down, they had like shipping containers still in there, so we used to get in and fucking play all the time. And we were running across these containers and jumping to the next container. And there was a little fat kid with us, and he jumped and just fell down the gap because he didn't make it. And we just started screaming. And you know the way them shipping containers have the big blocks where the padlock's inside? He just bounced the back of his head off the padlock, lad, right? Off the block. And I think he needed something silly like 32 stitches in his head. He just split his cranium open like a vagina, lad. But like, I was down, so they were all running on top. I was down on the floor, and I just seen him come, and I just seen his head smack off it, and the noise stays with me till this day.
I remember I nearly accidentally fucking killed someone in Well, I didn't, but it would have been like nearly accidentally manslaughtered someone in like year 5.
Explain, lad.
So, lad, it was fucking horrible. So, like, my primary school, like, where I might have been, was it year 5 or year 6, either or, where our classroom was,
It was
like,
in college.
yeah, where our classroom was, like, we had to, like, go like a different way to get to like the playground on your break and that. So like we had to go like down a path and then like down into the path and then to the gate, and the teacher would unlock the gate. And I said to this kid in my class, should we have a race down to the gate? So we both started fucking sprinting down to this gate, and then like where the gate was bolted together on the side, there was bolts, like big screwy bolts about that fucking thick. About that thick, that stuck up. And he went flying, right, and landed, and hit his head there, right, and lad, I know what you mean, you know the noise sticking with you, because lad, it's fucking horrible, and he just went, like, and he didn't move for like 5-10 seconds, and I was stood there going, what the fuck, and I could just see blood going, and I was going, oh my god, this kid's dead, and he's rolled over and going, like his eyes are going all scared, his eyes were twitching and that, and I was thinking like, oh my god, he's cabbaged himself. I was thinking he's
Danny was like, I can throw him at my neighbours.
I was thinking he's so aerodynamic, he'll throw for fucking, well, like, shit, he's alright now, like, but.
When you just said that, it reminded me of Stephen Lynch's song.
Well, it's terrifying.
Sorry, dead quick. Over there, what are you going to talk about?
It's the same thing.
Okay, no,
more information. It's scary
right,
shit, lad.
Mine's a bit of a segue, so I'll let you go first. Manslaughter, I want to talk about in a minute.
Manslaughter, okay. So, that locked-in syndrome is literally like sleep paralysis.
You know you're awake and that, you can't do nothing.
They have a sleep cycle, like a wake cycle, sleep cycle, so they can go to sleep and all that. The only thing that they can do is like look round and blink. They can't eat, they can't do nothing, they can't move.
Like being in a coma, innit?
And it's like, there's no
conscious coma.
There's no treatment or cure for it or nothing like that. Normally they die within like 4 months of it. I don't think they even come out of it. And then there's
why did he die off it though? What? Why did he die off it? Like what's the reason? What happened?
It says here they're prone to strokes and shit, just because they can't. Because if you're stuck in a,
they can physically keep you alive. They can physically keep you alive with trips and all that. But as you said,
but there's loads of locked-in syndrome is caused by any lesion affecting the ventral pons. I don't know. And midbrain. This includes vascular. What's a lesion? Is that a cut?
A lesion?
I'm sure it is, yeah.
Yeah, like a lesion, like I think
with
so.
a lesion.
Lesion. What's a lesion?
Lesion.
Terrifying.
A skin lesion is a part of skin that has abnormal appearance compared to the skin around it. Type of skin lesions like acne and eczema.
Big chocolate stain on your arm.
So acne and eczema can lead to fucking...
It's an abnormality in your body.
Masses, infections, traumas.
Yeah, so a trauma's a lesion, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like a mental trauma.
No,
that is
like blunt force trauma. If you get it in your head, you got to bleed, and then you bleed.
That's heavy.
That's scary shit.
What would you rather have, Alzheimer's or that then? Locked in.
Alzheimer's.
What about if you can live forever? You can live forever with that locked-in syndrome. You can die in full.
No, it'd be the most pointless existence ever.
You just slug.
You'd just be waiting to die. To be fair, like
then you just forget every memory though as well. You know what I mean? There's a balance.
No, but listen, right, and a lot of people like to meditate and all that, and I've tried meditation, and when I have tried it, I've loved it. I'm not a pure fucking crazy one, but like I just sit and do breathing activities and all that. But there's some times where I just lie there in silence with my own thoughts, and I can only do it for a certain amount of time. Before it just starts, my anxiety goes through the roof and start thinking
Get scary, get us.
Imagine that was your existence, just lying there with your own thoughts, lad.
That'd be fucking
I wouldn't want to be alive, like, to be fair.
No,
it's fucking scary. Go on, manslaughter.
Lad, yeah, so manslaughter. Have you seen fucking Alec Baldwin is to face involuntary manslaughter over the shooting?
Yeah, listen, I see
that. He's getting sent down.
He's looking jail time, you know. But I was looking at the comments before, and people were going, and fucking rightly so.
It's not his fault. I mean, he's on the set of a movie. He's being given a prop and told in the script, shoot that person.
Didn't he shoot two people?
Wasn't it? Was it while they were filming it though?
Like surely after the first one's gone and you've seen it the deck, you're not gonna go.
It's like a dog.
Try it again.
Yeah, it's like a dog in it. A dog would learn after fucking burning.
Oh, no,
Did he shoot two people? Oh, I didn't know that.
Didn't he injure one and kill another?
I don't know. But
I could be wrong there.
How's that manslaughter though? Like, surely there's intention after the first one.
He's on for a care package, yeah, man. But though, do you know what though, right? I think the person who's more to blame there is whoever was in charge of the
He's
props.
going to be, it says both Baldwin and the film's armourer, Hannah Gutierrez Reid.
But you're not hearing nothing about it just because he's a name.
Will each be charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter over the death of Miss Hutchins on the film Santa Fe County set. Assistant Director David Halls has signed the plea agreements for the charge of negligent use of deadly weapon in the DA's office. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't say nothing about it.
Have you seen the comments though? People are going, and rightly so, he pointed that gun and shot it.
Time for another word from another one of the sponsors. This time, it's T-Trades. Bobby, what does T-Trades offer?
Well, what doesn't T-Trades offer is probably the better question. T-Trades. T-Trades offers live courses on trading with cryptocurrency. She also offers crypto guides, stock market guides, understanding debt guides, and financial freedom guides. Also, if you want to invest with Tyler, please head over to t-trades.com. All the information will be on the website.
Link to it down below in the description.
We love you.
Yeah, but if you didn't know there's a bullet in it, lad, how the fuck's that his fault, lad?
It's like, speaking of fucking people getting killed on set, right?
I'm sorry, dead quick, it just says here, under New Mexico law, where it happened, both charges are a 4th degree felony and are punishable
by up
to 18 months in jail and a $5,000 fine.
I reckon he'll get off with that.
But even getting fucking 18 months for doing fuck all.
The second charge includes a firearm enhancement or added mandatory penalty, which
Didn't he
makes
do
the
something
crime,
to the bully?
which makes the crime punishable to a 5-year jail sentence.
Didn't he? I'm sure they done something to the bullet or they took off a holiday. I don't know. I might be chatting shit. But speaking about people getting killed on set, this is my memory palace. That with fucking Brandon Lee and Bruce Lee. Apparently, my bear got me a book for Christmas, and I was showing you in Men Can't about all the conspiracies and that. And apparently, the Brandon Lee wasn't accidentally killed on. You know the story of Brandon Lee, don't you? The Crow.
No.
I don't know.
You know it. So there was a film years ago called The Crow. If I showed you the picture of it, you'll 100% be onto what The Crow is. But he was Bruce Lee's son, and apparently he was close to cracking why Bruce Lee just mysteriously died, and then all of a sudden there was a fucking bullet in the gun.
Shooting,
Got accident. So the film The Crow, it's out now. You can watch it, but he died on set of it because someone replaced the fucking the prop gun with the real gun, and he got shot and killed in the film. Still out. It's a fucking cult classic. I've never seen it, but it's like a cult classic, and everyone loves it. But apparently Bruce Lee got killed because he didn't pay fucking mafia money and all that. And I'll have to give you the book.
Why is Bruce Lee involved in the mafia? Do you know what I mean? Like, I was just a fucking kid who knew karate and that.
Just no,
That's what I thought. Like, didn't know he was high up in the fucking Italian mafia.
Is that what I mean?
Talking about the Italian mafia, I've seen a news article the other day as well. The most wanted Italian mafia boss has been on the run for 30 years, has been lifted.
Yeah, I've seen that. In Sicily.
Yeah. Have you seen all the shit going on in Mexico at the minute?
With
Lad,
Thingy's son.
El Chapo's been arrested, and then like all like the big cartel bosses have rallied their armies together in Mexico, and the fucking
they don't fuck around.
It's a civil war basically going on at the minute between the cartels. Like there's always tension between the cartels and the police, but because they arrested El Chapo's son, there's like a full-fledged civil war. But because the cartels are worth that much fucking money, they've got a better army that's better equipped than the fucking Mexican army. It's crazy.
And they paid the governments a lot of money as well.
The police, there was a phone call, like recording released on Twitter, of a cartel boss on the phone to the police, and he was saying shit like fucking he was saying shit like you know you work for me, I pay you, like I own you, like pull your men back or things are gonna get over, and they're like, okay, sorry boss and all. Lad, it's mad.
Well, have you ever seen Narcos?
Oh, lad, love it.
See,
I've never seen it.
I've only watched the first season when Pablo Escobar got snuffed. I didn't watch any more.
The first one was
like,
better than the second one.
That was fucking nuts. Like they nicked Pablo Escobar, and it was like, well, I'm not going to your jail.
Yeah, I'll make my own jail.
He built a jail he built his own jail
and
in the middle of the jungle.
He had Maradona come and visit him.
Yeah, lad.
He got Maradona to come and visit the jail.
I swear to you now, he built his own jail in the middle of the jungle.
With
Maradona and Pablo
and like,
in a jail.
It had guards outside who worked for him. All brasses coming in.
That way in the jail, lad. That was
Is how mad Pablo Escobar was, right? Like, there's loads of stories, like, when his kids were cold in the winter, he was just burning money to keep them warm and all that, right? He was burning notes to keep them warm.
When they were on the run, by the way.
He used to spend... what was it? He used to spend something stupid
26
like
grand on rubber bands.
26 grand a month on Lazzy bands to hold money together. Yeah. Colombia, right? Colombia as a country are now infested by hippos
that are killing people
because he brought hippos over as pets. And then when he got killed and all that, he escaped and started shagging and multiplying, and there's hippos in the country.
Like hippos aren't like what's the word, lad? Like fucking not indigenous, is it? But they're not like hippos.
Didn't he save the species?
Come from Colombia, and like now Colombia's got a proper big population of hippos, and it's becoming a problem there though because of how deadly hippos are, and they're just roaming in the wild. They're getting into residential areas and just munching.
Pablo Escobar. Listen, there's so much more that goes into Pablo Escobar. Like the shit he used to launder money. He had a taxi company. Right, like Escobar's taxis or something.
Pablo Escobar,
and there was only
Pablo Escobar,
Pablo Uber car.
There was only two taxis in the company, and they used to rake in $3 million a week. You know what I mean? Like stupid shit like that. It was funny, but there's so much more that goes into that. You know, do you reckon he was like heavily involved with like the American government. Like, have you seen the picture of him outside
The White House?
The White House.
Lad, have you
with
seen
his
it?
son and all
It
that,
was,
like,
when,
madness.
it was when he was like in the top 10 most wanted men on the FBI and CIA's list, and he's got a picture outside the White House with his kid
Exactly.
like that.
Exactly.
How did he even get in the country?
Not
Exactly.
hard.
Never would. He would. Well, I don't know, because you don't know the type of fucking connection.
Money runs the world, though, innit? If he's got money, like, they're not going to jump on him.
Watch
They're going to try and get money off him.
Don't watch the well, you can watch the rest of Narcos, like it, but just the Pablo Escobar, like the shit he done, it's like fucking hell. Like,
That's the best thing about Lennon being sick, right? Was when me and my bird likes what she likes. Like, that's how you know.
Proper sick kid.
He's paying £1 coins and that.
I mean when he was in hospital, because my bird likes what she likes, and she likes all like a chick flicks or a fucking reality TV show and all that, right? So like anything like that, I go, oh, should we watch this? And she's like, nah, I'm not into it. So I don't get to watch it.
Yeah.
So when Lennon was sick and was in hospital for like 6 months, right, I just binge watched the fuck out of Netflix, and I watched Narcos, and I watched them all in about 2 days, lad, and I was just like, oh my...
It's unbelievable.
I tried to watch, then I watched the second one, it went the best, and then El
ashamed,
Chapo and all that, and I tried to watch them all, but that Narcos was incredible.
I tried to watch the El Chapo one. It was a bit. I couldn't get into it, to be fair. And first two, there's 2 seasons in it, and then Pablo Escobar, and then it's about what happened after him with all the other cartels. But then first 2 seasons he started. Oh, he was fucking unbelievable.
I have to watch it, lad.
Talking
I'm
about
bad
shit.
with series, me, lad. I just don't watch series.
Do you want
I watch like 3 in my life,
series to watch then? I've been telling Danny about this, right?
The Masked Singer.
Lad.
Oh, lad, I've seen bits of that, lad. I've seen
No,
all
not the Masked Singer.
Oh.
I've seen bits of that. Lad, this fridge come in and was going, la la la.
It was a bad old time I watched it. But no, go on, carry on.
Yeah.
A series.
Lad, I've been heavily watching Gossip Girl, you know.
Lad,
lad. Some bit I used to see, used to watch it.
Gossip Girl.
Yeah, I've
The
watched
original one, the OG
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
So we, like years ago, obviously my bird watched it, and then in lockdown we re-binged it, lad. Oh my god.
It's fucking quality.
Have you heard of a band
I know,
called...
listen, I know who Gossip Girl is, right?
Yeah.
And I because my bear was like, oh, watch it with me. So I was like, okay. And I was like, one of them, oh, fucking be
Lad, I done the exact same thing.
Why is that still on the telly?
Yeah, and then
Give me that emote.
She goes to bed. She goes to bed, and I still watch it, lad. It's it. But the first 15 minutes of Gossip Girl, I went, that's Gossip Girl. No, it's not. And she had me head going for months, and I was like, and then it got to a point where I was like, that's fucking defo Gossip Girl. And she was like, all right, fucking hell, it is. Fucking hell, you can't. And I was like, is it actually? She was like, yeah, it is.
Clocked it in the first 5 minutes.
And I
Is it, like-
clocked onto it straight away.
Yeah, it's one of them. Like, it is a bit obvious because it's like it's that one character who's mates with them all, but still a bit of an outcast.
Yeah. Don't give it too much.
Don't give it too much. Spoiler.
Well, have you heard of the band, The Pretty Reckless?
No, I only know it now because of her. I didn't know she was Cindy Lou Who though. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that at all. But
This
she's
is the
quite.
peak of masculinity.
Yeah, lad, I'm not even.
Is that Cindy Lou?
Pure testosterone in this room, man.
Massive men. Is anyone into Chalet Girl? What a movie that is as well.
I haven't seen
I've
that.
not seen it.
Sick.
No, I've
Is
not
that the one
seen
with
it.
Jack O'Connell?
No.
That was the Sutton Chamberlain fucking girl, and he's just goosing it in
This
forest.
is so
and that.
Do
masculine.
you know what I
isn't it?
love about Gossip Girl, though, right? Never thought I'd say that sentence on camera. Like,
I love it,
I done the same thing with you. Like I haven't watched it for a few years now. It was like my ex-babe was like, have you never seen Gossip Girl? And I was like, obviously fucking not. Like, I only watch things like Top Gear and that. I only watch like Top Gear and the footy and the UFC. Fuck off now, you little slug.
Gladiators and contenders. You go on my first whistle.
No, watch Gossip Girl. I'm just too busy out here just fucking running the wheel. You know what I mean? Because I'm
We just out here wankers.
Because I'm a man. I've got a dick. You know what I mean? And then like, she was like, oh, well,
Watching Ice Road Sluggers and
yeah,
everything.
I'm there, can't drive, but I've got a check shares and a toothpick hang on. And like fucking, and then like she was like, well, I want to rewatch it, so you'll have to just watch it. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then for like the first couple of days, I'll be sitting there, like she put it on, and I'll be sitting there trying to let her know I was fuming, like I'll be watching it, and then every now and again, I just go. No, what I mean? And then like, a few days in. Like we got past the first series, and she'd be like, oh, I'm getting a bit bored, I'll turn over.
And then she got home from work one day and went, I'm sure we left that on series 3. Why are we on 5?
Like, oh, well, someone must be on your Netflix. And then, like, she'd be like, oh, let's turn it off. And I'd be like, well, nah, you may as well see what happens.
Yeah,
no. You know what the funniest thing is? That character, fucking Chuck Bass.
I'm Chuck Bass.
The way he introduces himself.
I love him.
He walks in and he's always squinting. And he'll just go, hi, I'm Chuck Bass.
Chuck Bass.
He's like, hey, I'm Chuck Bass.
He's like, I'm sure it's Chuck Bass who's in Chalet Girl. I'm sure it's that.
Chuck Bass.
What's that? Oh, is that like a spin-off or something?
No, it's just a movie about.
Oh, you mean Ed West? Like
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just
okay.
Chuck Bass.
Listen, I love it, but it's everything in it's just so predictable. It's like, oh, they're together now, and then they'll fucking fall out, and it's like, oh, I love you, and it's just the same thing, but I'm fucking all there for it, you know.
It's like
I'm
Love
there
Island,
for
man.
it.
It's like Love Island.
Oh, don't
I hate
listen,
it.
I haven't even. I've
The
watched
new
it.
season,
They're bringing another winter one out. I'm not into it.
Yeah, I don't like the winter ones.
You don't need 3 Love Islands a year.
And then
I don't watch Love Island anyway. I find the Kings
The summer one's good. I don't like this
There was
one.
an
I've
article
watched bits of
today
them.
saying they're bringing out a middle-aged one for like
Yeah, seen
single
that.
parents. and all
That'd
that.
be
Seen that one, yeah.
Imagine
Pure
you
dad
want to,
bods everywhere.
What are you looking for? Just someone to split the bills with me. I'm not gonna lie. See, that's what I want. Right? People always say the first 2 seasons of Love Island was the best. I didn't watch them. I started on season 3 like a
What
casual.
one was that? Was that Kim and that?
Yeah,
that's the one I watched. Yeah.
And I want them to do a Love Island where it's just normal people, like people who like you don't necessarily have to be in fucking Hercules shape to go on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You can just go
that'd be a
on
funny
it
one.
and just chill. Because I'd imagine like just normal people sitting there and the feather or the birds doing their editing. And it's like, who the fuck are you talking? Like, rather than being like, I just want to know where you
Like I sucked the tape.
Someone said if they done a Scouse one, you'd definitely still be someone selling bits in there. Do you know what I mean? It's true though, innit? You sunk it. See for Terry's there. Yeah, see for Terry's there. Balloons, doesn't.
Balloons? Be some kid walking around with a smart whip.
Smart whip, like.
This would be in a man like.
Imagine it like on the night time when they get a party and they put all the glad rags on, they're all like waiting around the pool and all that, and that kid just comes in like that. Nicki Minaj.
Someone's still here with 110s on, lad. It's gotta be.
I love it when we come in here. You know, how we be talking about people being blind and deaf before, and now we're talking about Chuck Bass.
Sounds like what's his name? Owen fucking.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it.
I love him in the Wedding Crashers, is it?
Oh, it's
The
brilliant.
wedding
lad.
crashes, lad. Brilliant.
I love that bit at the end when he goes, Ma! The meatloaf! No!
Is that the one who always
Will
fucking
Ferrell.
tries to crash the funerals?
Yeah.
Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
Will Smith.
Couldn't be any more
Just
wrong.
slapping nans everywhere.
Do you know what I discovered recently? I can do a proper good Stewie Griffin impression.
Do it. No,
I'm not doing it, taking the piss.
On camera, on the internet.
All right, you do yours and I'll do me Herbert the pervert.
Okay, wait there.
Oh my god, don't worry. Feel like I'm on the set.
I need absolute silence to fall into character. Wait there, I'm not gonna do it now.
Know what he sounds like? Do you know what he sounds like then? Have you ever seen The Office? The Andy, and he tries to do the dance routine.
He's like, I need silence.
Yeah, and he's talented. They're trying to sing the song. And he's like,
He's like, oh, hey Brian, where's my money, Brian? Where's my money, man? Look, give it a week, man. But I need the money, Brian.
That's a good one.
go
That's
on,
a
I'll
good
try
one.
and do man.
Hey, Chris. She wanna come home and eat some popsicles?
Herbert, la.
Herbert's mad.
Bang on non-still is on any
He
street,
looks like
lad.
Quagmire, doesn't he?
Do you know what he used to sing? I always used to try and sing it in the same voice. Have you ever seen South Park? The song Butter used to sing. You want to do it in
lad,
the butt?
fucking-
In my butt? Like, I used to,
Let's do it in the butter. Okay.
Dude,
I love all South Park and family.
South Park,
they don't make Kelly like he used to.
Nah, they
Sick,
don't.
lad.
I love. Have you seen the documentary on South Park and how they make it? So like it's like
mad,
crazy.
innit?
So it's like say like the newest season's coming out next week on. So let's just imagine it's Monday. It's coming out next week on Monday. They will do that one episode in that week and give it to them, and then they'll air it, and then next week it's like, all right, let's think of some ideas.
Because I only know
Crazy,
Stay up
lad,
to date
mad.
though, innit?
Because
But
I
that's why-
always thought that ours it's up to date, lad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's so
it is.
current
It's
all
so
the
up.
time,
It is.
innit?
It's so up to date. So every time you watch it, but if you
Yeah.
think about it, it's not like it's better as it's grown on because now they
Yeah.
but when they used to do it, it was literally stop fucking animation. It was
Yeah,
literally
it was
used
like
to do it
paper
with
and felt
paper.
cutouts and that,
Yeah.
and it's fucking nuts.
That's why it's
lad.
always so up to date because they literally do it in a fucking week.
It's crazy.
I love
lad.
South
I
Park,
reckon
it's
South
fucking
Park's
boss.
fuck.
Yeah,
One of
South
my
Park's
favourite scenes in South Park is when fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter puts Britney Spears up his ass, and then like people are flapping it because Britney Spears goes missing or something. It's just inside Dog the Bounty Hunter. It's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, this is something actually we can go into. So talking about like Britney Spears and that, are you onto the
She's gone weird.
No, not yeah. She's gone weird, but here's me theory on it. Who else has gone weird? He's always been weird, but who else has gone specifically weird now? Kanye West, right?
Yeah.
So you're onto Jeffree Star. the fella who does all
Yeah,
the makeup
oh,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So apparently he's come out and I haven't seen this, but this is what my beard was telling me, so I'll take it as fucking truth.
Okay.
So he's come out and being like, oh, listen, like, the Illuminati is real. Like, have you noticed how, like, everything I say now I'm getting made up? Because apparently he's coming out and saying stuff now and people are saying, I'm going, oh, you're a fucking lunatic and you're fucking this and you're fucking that. And he's getting cancelled cultured and all that. And like, he's turning on, he's like, listen, the Illuminati is real. The stuff that I know about the industry and that. And he's like, look what they're doing to Britney Spears and look what they're doing to Kanye West and all that. And I know we've spoken about Kanye West a few times and that, but like, there's got to be some sort of fucking little bit of a
100%.
weird
Like,
truth
get on
behind
this.
that, you know?
We'll never know that. Do you know what I mean? Even if people want to tell us that, they get killed off before then. Or or whatever.
Go on.
Speaking of Kanye, I got proper invested into the whole like the Kanye West stuff and that, because I was like, she proper caught me attention, lad. And he had this, like, I think it was like a PT, and this PT turned out to be like a psychologist who'd worked with like the Canadian fucking military and government and that, and he weren't really a PT. And he was just
as in personal trainer?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay.
and he was just there to like know the Adidas trainee. And apparently like, he was just there to like monitor what Kanye West was doing and that. And like Kanye West basically said, like, whenever a celebrity starts veering off the path that they want them on, like they basically medicate them to the point where they're completely dead behind the eyes and they're just, all he can do is just follow orders and that. And this is Kanye West's personal trainer. Let me try and find a clearer image of it.
I've heard that story.
He said to him, so Kanye West tweeted, what should be obvious by now is I was raised to stand for my truth regardless of the consequences. So I will say this again. I was mentally misdiagnosed and nearly drugged out of my mind to make me a manageable, well-behaved celebrity. And then this is this fella text him. I'm going to help you. Wait there. It won't let me open the pictures, lad.
Do you want me to sign to it on mine?
Yeah, go on. Just pass your phone.
Yeah.
It's mad, lad. And this is what this fucking like personal trainer fella was saying to him. Yeah. And it's like I'm not saying it's true either, but I'm just saying, like,
it's just a bit weird how it's all coming to light and it's always the same
At the same point when he's
things
breaking
and all
out.
that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just
break out the matrix.
It's just a bit mad, lad. It's like, why is this fella saying this to him, lad? And so the text, it won't even open on yours either. Oh, yeah. So with the text says, I'm going to help you one of a couple of ways. First off, I'll sit you down and have a loving and open conversation, but you can't use cuss words, like swear words. And everything that's discussed is based on fact and not some crazy stuff that a dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. The second option, I have you institutionalised again where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same.
And that's just PT saying that?
Yeah, and then it come out that this PT's worked. I think it was with either with like the FBI, the CIA, or like the Canadian equivalent and shit like that. And lad, it's just mad. Like
if you're asked about money and fame that much, lad, you'll just do as you're told, which 99% of celebrities are. There's the very few you'll try and come out and speak against it, lad.
That's the thing. You live so fucking far detached from society. Like, you can't walk down the street and go to shop or anything. So you live in this massive bubble.
You feel like everyone's against you. Do you know what I mean? You go out in the public, they're shouting anyway.
That's what I mean.
You've got all these PR teams.
Exactly. And like the thing is, I think as a celebrity, you would have that part, like, lad, look at fucking John Lennon, lad. He was walking into his hotel room and then some fella just fucking shot him, 5 times? Like you'd be walking, John Lennon? Oh, yeah. You'd be walking around constantly paranoid, you know what I mean?
Speaking of fucking John Lennon, lad, I went on a bit of a John Lennon like loophole last night of like how he met Yoko Ono and how like the Beatles just didn't like her. And I was watching, onto the what's his name? Is it Chuck Berry?
Chuck Bass.
What's it? Go Johnny, go go go, go whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's John Lennon's.
Chuck Norris.
It's John Lennon's like idol. Like so they sorted something out where Chuck Berry was singing and it was on the telly in front of a live audience. Yeah. And John Lennon was singing with him and he just randomly had Yoko Ono in the background with just a bongo, just like,
oh, she was wrecking the thing there. She was like, going,
yeah. So lad, they were singing and then she picks up the mic because Yoko Ono is just a bit, she's just a lunatic anyway, she's weird. And she just randomly, she's hitting the bongo and they're singing it like John and fucking Choppy or harmonising, giving it beans, proper loving it. And next thing she just picks up the mic, starts going, for ages, and that Chuck Berry's like, what the, like giving it one of them, what the fuck, put the mic back on, start fucking banging the drums again, and then she picks it back up, and the sound engineer cut a mic, because he was just thought, what a fucking weirdo, cut a mic, so like they're singing, and you can just see her going, It's the funniest thing, you know. The funniest
That
thing.
is so strange.
They're the funniest thing.
Apparently the Beatles fucking hated Yoko Ono as well,
Yeah,
and apparently
yeah,
that was one of the main reasons behind why they all went their separate ways.
Well,
lad,
apparently
didn't
it was John sort of called me to a meeting and was like, I'm leaving the group and that because me and Yoko want to do our own thing and that. Now we went off on my... Have you heard the music though, lad?
Yoko Ono?
Yeah, lad.
She
It's
got
mad
a
what birds can make you do, you know.
It's just there screaming.
Imagine a bird making you leave the Beatles, lad.
lad,
You know what I mean? It's a
In it,
fucking-
lad.
It's mad what birds can make you do, lad.
Proper love that.
Yeah, but come here, though.
Cool. But the thing,
This is what she does now. That's her music.
sounds like the kettle boiling.
Oh, that fella in time with the fucking fake guitar.
Still
Isn't it?
That's the second time I've heard about it. Like,
That's weird, that.
Remember Lecky Legs?
The thing is though, right? It's not just obviously it's love, but it's love and years of drug abuse and dealing with fame and all that. It's just went and he went spiritual.
Proper heroin abuse.
Like obviously, like, back in the fucking 60s, like,
Back in the day.
constantly tripping on fucking anything, like, and then this fucking mad woman comes along,
Screams at your dick.
you're gonna look at her tripping and go, oh my god, she's amazing.
Yeah.
no, what I
She's
mean?
an angel.
on it.
Yeah, she's on it.
She's on it.
He just looked at Yoko and went, in it though.
You can see the big lad. You could be on the mushies or something and see the biggest smack head ever and be like, lad, I was thinking that.
Lad, you're on something here, kid.
In it though.
Lad, it's fucking madness, lad. Like,
Hey, what do we reckon on Andrew Tate being Nick, by the way? I think have you spoke about that or like whatever?
We mentioned him getting lifted, and then the next day it was like, oh, he was out, and now he's back in again.
Do you
What
think
do you
all these
reckon?
birds are saying the truth? Like, do you think they've been paid off? Because I think, lad, they've just been paid.
I
Like
think
20
it's a
grand
bit of a
shaft,
touchy
shit.
subject because I seen a voice recording on Twitter of a phone
I seen
call
that, you know.
that he
Yeah, yeah.
apparently made years ago when he was saying like oh, I just like
I liked it when you didn't like it.
yeah,
you know
bleep
what I
this
mean?
word out. He's like, I love when I'd rape you and that and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
fucking, and like, but then again,
Listen,
no, but
you don't know what birds are into,
Yeah,
though, lads.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? You
Well,
She
But
could have
lads,
played
lads,
that game.
I
Made them say that like it's their
I had a
game.
girl say to me once, she was like I had been chatting, like I hadn't even met up with her, we'd just been talking or whatever, and like she was like, have you ever done like CNC? And I was like, at the time,
Is that the fake wrestling?
lad, that was the name of a Minecraft server I used to play, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm on it. I was like, yeah,
It's a belter.
PC as well. And
My brother do that, she's like that.
Oh yeah, I'm on that all the time. With all the boys.
Wait, what is CNC?
So what CNC is, it stands for consensual non-consent.
Yeah.
So what that means is it's like a rape kink.
Is that like the safe word stuff? Like, oh, if
So
I
it's
say
like-
fucking
there's a lot-
pineapple, then it's...
So it's like basically like they're into the idea
Of being raped without-
and when they have sex they want it to feel like they're being
Alright.
forced into it, and I was like, look,
before
listen,
My
not
mate-
for me.
my
that.
mate-
Before you
It's a bit weird,
start,
that.
My
then,
mate's birds into that,
yeah,
right?
before you, right, so, alright, if you're into that, do you know if you actually got raped?
That's what I mean.
Are you into that? Like,
don't
and that's,
know.
that's,
Yeah,
serious,
yeah, yeah.
that's a serious
I
thing.
think I don't know because I feel like
It must be to one person, do you know what I mean? Like, they want that person to do, but no one else.
if you're doing it
You
in
know
a
what I mean?
setting where it's like you're like, right, okay, so this is what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
and they say like there is a safe word. If I say this, it stops.
Okay.
Then you've always got that out. So
Yeah. To
even
say
though-
your safety
even-
net.
Even though
Alright.
you're into it, if something happens where you're a bit like, no, fuck that, you can go stop.
Yeah.
Whereas
See-
if it's actually happening, it's a bit out of your control.
Yeah.
But my mate who's birds into it, right? He said like when the first time she asked him about it, she was like, "Listen, I wanna fucking play rape. I want you to like fucking." She was like, "I want you to rape me." She went, "But I want you to be dead aggressive and like hurt me."
Fucking chinner.
She went,
You know what I mean?
She went, hurt me. She went, "But I'm gonna fight back." And she went, "And you've got to overpower me." And he went, "No." She went, "No, I am." He went, "If you hit me," he went, "I'm gonna swat you everywhere." He went, "I won't stop."
She's like that. Really?
Yeah. and he was like, and she was like, "Please." He was like, "No."
Yeah.
Like she wanted them to fill it in and proper do it over.
So that's a
like.
bit mad,
That's
that,
what I
like.
mean. Like when that babe mentioned it to me, she said, "You ever done like CNC?" And I was like, "Nah." And she told me what it was, and I was like, "Look,
Yeah.
like nah."
I know your half fellas touch your girl, but chill
Yeah.
out.
No, but like,
Yeah,
no, but
where
I
do you reckon
always,
that comes from? Where birds like that?
lad,
Do you know what I mean?
Like,
Could
I
be
don't. I
pure-
think with some, I don't know, lad. Like some girls, women, whatever. Like they like the they like the feeling of like people, like especially like the man that they're with being like in control.
Yeah.
And not. And,
but there's ways of being in control where it's not like fucking
like,
getting
like you can be in control and be like, go make me a brew now, but I'm not gonna rape you. You know what I mean?
There's boundaries to this.
Like, I'll be in control, son, and go and get the fucking tea on you little dickhead. I'd probably draw the line at rape.
Well, you know what?
Know what I mean?
I can talk about it now because he's released a special. But Adam Rowe has a joke similar to that, like in the special that he's released. He talks about his ex-bird. People used to always say to him, "Oh, you're punching." He went and it's an insult to me. He said, "But I was physically punching." He said, "But the way I look at it," he said, "looks wise, I'm punching." He said, "But as a package,
he's like as a whole.
she's massively punching." He went, "Because I'm more successful, I'm fucking funnier and all that."
Yeah.
And people used to say, "How do you land a bird like that?" And he was like, "Well, what it is," he went, "birds get treated like absolute shit, and then they get to a point where they go,
Like late
I
20s.
want a nice guy or something.
yeah, I'll make an exception, and I'll just take a step down on the looks and end up with him." He went, "And all I have to do is not strangle her." He went, "I'll come home and the sink will be full of dishes and she'll go, 'Are you going to do the fucking dishes?' And he goes, 'I haven't fucking strangled you, like. Crack on, girl, go and do the dishes.'" And it's a joke, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just mad that I feel like obviously like lad, I'm one of them. Me like when it comes to like sex and that, like I'm pretty much like anything goes type. Well, obviously there's obviously limits, but like I'm fairly easy going. But like there's like there's just certain things where like I just think like
Barbecue
what the
sauce and mac
fuck. Yeah, like, I just think like what's going on there, like.
I think you must like have never been in a relationship. You know, we just keep going down the wormhole of like liking different kinks and that.
Yeah.
So like you must turn out to be like 28 and just you fucking want anything to happen to you because you've never.
Like
do you know what I
wonder
mean?
if that is the
You've
case
never
where
had to be
people have never
formal in
had
it.
that.
And don't get me wrong, like in the moment you're heightened and stuff. Like I remember me and my babe were at it the other day,
Like
and
personal clarity.
yeah, and like we were proper power necking like we first met, like proper teeth banging and everything. And in the moment, I just kept saying to her, "Spit on me," and I was asking her to spit on me. She was like, "Nah, she'll be fuming in a minute." And I was like, "Just spit on me." And then as soon as we finished, I was like, "I'm male if you didn't spit on me, I would have been fuming." But I was just asking her to. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
know,
thing.
I know,
I think
yeah.
like look at it this way, like right, bum holes, yeah.
Boss.
Horrible. Like, don't listen.
Speak for yourself.
Nah, they do look rough, like.
Objective,
No,
no, I don't mean
Look
necessarily
rough.
to look at, like, I just mean
Aesthetically,
objectively
lads.
speaking.
Little chocolate starfish.
Objectively speaking, think of what it's for. Like,
Yeah, it is rough. Like.
like you go, "Ugh." But as soon as you get a bit in the moment and your dick gets a bit hard, you're like, I'm gonna put my mouth around that.
In
You know what I
and
mean?
around
Yeah,
that,
I
yeah.
God.
Yeah, you know, like
Yeah,
that, it's one
like-
of them.
Like I'm scared. Like as a bumhole, I'm scared to break through my tissue when I'm wiping.
Oh, I'm not.
No, like I'm like I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that.
Oh.
But when, as you said, when you're a bit aroused, I'm like,
Yeah, anything goes, like.
I'm wrist deep and everything, and I'm
Yeah.
not arsed.
Yeah,
I remember the
and
beard.
it's just mad, lad. Like, it is, lad. It's mad what being turned on can do to someone.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you ever put your finger in your bum as you're about to poo and poke your poo back in?
Yeah.
No.
wait, Gary, have you?
No.
I was just messing.
I'm
only messing to you fucking hell.
I remember the bird after a night out in town, lad. She said, "Spit on me." So lad, but lad, I had pure
Golly,
time mouth. No. I had pure time mouth. So I went, wait there. I swear. So I went, wait there, got some more. So I went,
Just got
Scully, yeah. I swear, lad. Lad, I'm not messing.
Spit, then was it just the water? It was just spit.
Yeah, well, it was slightly water, slightly spit. Yeah.
Spraying at it.
Wait there. You want spit, do you? Give me 2 minutes. Quick game back.
Girl, it's sap's cold now.
The beard just from over the
It's
water.
on.
The beard just from over the water. That's all you need to know.
water, please.
Yeah. Like that with the water. Couldn't you like spit, do you? That with the fucking M14.
Nah, do you know
Right,
what?
but-
Like, do you know one thing? Like, do you ever wonder where like certain like kinks and that like come from?
Like originally.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
yeah,
yeah.
1 minute, 1 hour, 9 we're on. I don't mind going for a bit longer if
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
just chatting
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not? Like I was thinking, like I like, do you know if I'm just sitting in my room chilling, like I'm just sitting on, I'm having a game of UFC and I'm not really thinking about much, and you're just sort of fucking. I always think about like Is the mic okay still?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just it wrapped around my neck.
just, like, I always
That your kink is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's where it is.
like
Headphones.
where the certain kinks come from, like for
Originate.
example,
do you mean?
Alright, but what kinks are you talking about? We're
Okay.
talking about like the rape.
yeah, so fuck that. Like I'm talking about
like shit. What?
like
Fixation
getting like
suitcases.
like, getting shit on, getting
Alright,
pissed on.
did you see the video I sent in the WhatsApp chat before? No, oh, you can't get on your WhatsApp. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
shit.
might need to cut this bit out, but like,
Heavy.
oh lad, it's fucking disgusting, mate. Absolutely, like, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, for all our audio listeners as well, her name is Smelly Loose, right? And it's on a website called scapbook.com.
Oh, I know what this is.
I'm a scat.
Whoa there.
She's just shitting. And
What?
Oh, lad.
She's just shitting and scanning shit. But this is what I don't. Oh, cancel.
Oh, that's proper. Just made me play.
This is what I don't understand. She's just
That
been
was pure
scanning.
fucking
She's
orange.
just been scanning shit. She's just been
eating, lad.
scanning shit, so she must like that. But she was balking, and now Naked Martin scans his own shit. But when he scans his own shit, he balks.
Yeah.
Why do it?
He gets a bib on it. He gets a bib on it and a knife and fork.
It's just like that's what I mean, lad.
That
Like,
just hurt me.
Yeah.
like I wonder who the
People
fit-
pay a lot of money for that, so she probably doesn't like it, but she's doing it for the dough.
Like
Lad, listen, no amount of dough in this world could make me
No.
possibly eat
no,
shit.
but lad,
there's
if
no
you're
way I'm
poor,
sucking
know what I
shit
mean?
off a vibrator
Nah.
and rubbing it along with
No,
all.
I
Like,
couldn't.
there's not. Well, I say that, but
Yeah, I know.
like
Put some money in
realistically,
front of
lad,
me and
if
let's
somebody
see what
walked in now with 10 grand in
Clive-
fresh notes and went to eat this shit, lad, I'm probably eating the poo.
I'd rather eat my own shit than someone else's shit, though.
Yeah,
Depends who's
100%.
shit.
I know what's in the shit.
I know what I've had.
Depends
Yeah,
whose shit
yeah.
it is, lad. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not.
I don't know.
listen,
I don't
lad.
know where shit kinks come from, but that was like a proper big thing,
disgusting.
especially in Berlin. There was like scat clubs.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
scat clubs in Berlin, and that way, you like literally, what it says on the packet, you go in and eat everyone's shit, and everyone's just shitting on each other, just having a great time.
I'd imagine being the
don't know.
cleaner in there.
Yeah.
Imagine going in after the close being open till like 3 bell. You've got to get into work for 4 in the morning.
Fucking
You
shit.
get in and
20
you
an
just
hour.
look at the walls and you're just like,
The gaffer just
gonna commit
stink.
You see
suicide.
the
No.
video with the fella fucking shitting in the middle of Aldi? And he's
What?
got,
No.
Yeah, and he's got the, is it little? And he's
Did
got
he
the
mean
advent
to
checks
shit?
on. Yeah,
Was it intentional shit?
Yeah, it was an
Yeah,
intentional shit.
intentional
But
Like,
yeah, no, like this is what I was saying about kinks.
How many years younger than me are you in school?
me?
Yeah.
This is
7.
Gary's kink.
7. You're 7, I'm 9, I think.
So the year
Do
you
you ever
left,
remember? So what? I was in year 11, and there was a
The
Down
year-
syndrome kid called Yusuf. Was he there when you were in the school?
Bells to DJ.
Yeah, no. Not that I can remember.
There was a Down syndrome kid called Yusuf, right? And he had a shit in the corridor by the PE corridor, lad. It was boss. He just shit on the floor. It was boss.
No.
That's what I was saying about fucking, about like certain kinks and that. Like, I wonder who the first person was to get pissed on and then go,
That's a kink.
I'm having a tuggy, you
See,
know?
I wouldn't be asked over that.
No, like, same. But I wonder who, like, I'm not saying it's
I'm
bad.
not. I wouldn't give a fuck.
But what I'm saying is, I wonder when the
I
first
think it's the
time...
perception of it that gives people a kink. So they like people think everyone knows that's rough, but I'm into that.
Do you know what
I
it
mean?
might
So
be?
do you know
Do you know
before
what
it never
might be?
happened.
It might be because you can't do it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
that you
that's what I
can't
mean. Yeah,
do it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you shouldn't do it.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's what
I
the
think
big
it
thing is
yeah.
because
It's the dangerous to know.
Yeah,
people
yeah,
who cheat,
things,
people
yeah.
who cheat on each other. It's not like because you lads who'll go with proper horrible fat birds. It's not because the birds fit. It's because they shouldn't be doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be something to go down that avenue of.
But I think the difference is, as I said before, in the moment's completely different from planning. So like, if you're sitting there and your bird's fucking on top of you, and then she goes, "Oh my god, I need a piss," and you go, "Fuck it, just spray on me," and you're in it, the moment it's sound.
Yeah.
But if you start going, right, let me get the towels out, put them on the bed, or get a fucking
Yeah, or like you know what the
piss
dance
proof
is there.
mattress,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
know
Okay.
what's coming. I think that's a bit
Yeah.
mad, innit?
Pre-
'Cause
but-
Don't you
premeditated.
reckon, don't you reckon proper pre-planning getting pissed on a half take away from the like?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
had to put like a piss-proof bed sheet down and I'd have time
It's
to
like-
think about it, and then I'd probably go, nah.
It's like
Yeah.
recording the footy when you're out and seeing the score before you get home and watching it.
yeah, you're gonna go
Yeah.
watching the match now. I've seen it.
Just fast forward to the goal.
Yeah,
Piss on me.
I'll just watch match of the day. No, I'm just watching match of the day. Mate, I can't piss on myself. No.
Hey, talking about match of the day, you see that in the Liverpool Wolves game the other day?
Oh, they had the
Funny
separate
that,
one,
yeah.
the phone thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you see the video with the fellas who done it and they're in the living ringing it?
No.
No,
So,
no.
yeah, I fucking don't know where you're gonna find it now, but it was on Twitter. It was like the lads were in an house and they were going, "Go ahead, we ring it now, ring it. Go on, ring
How
it,
did
ring
you
it,
get
ring
the
it."
phone in there though?
But it was sellotape. Didn't Gary Lineker?
No, but how did they get it in the studio?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
weren't
really?
in the studio. It was where Alan Shearer was up in the gantry. So they're in the studio talking to Alan Shearer, who's just out in the stadium.
Are you sure though? Because they had a picture of like, a little Sony Ericsson and it was like it had
It was-
duct tape on
yeah,
it, like duct
but it
tape.
was duct taped to where Alan Shearer was recording.
So we must have brought it back.
That's good. That.
Hey,
That's sick, that.
have you seen the video going round of Darren G in the pub?
getting knocked
Apparently
out.
It's not true.
It's not
Did
him.
you see the video he put on Instagram? He's like,
does look like him,
"Oh,
mate."
you fucking nonsense," and he's just proper kicking off saying,
Apparently it
proper
ain't
annoying.
him.
Yeah, it does look
It does
like him.
look
though.
like him,
It
no,
proper
like-
does look
Yeah.
like him.
Proper does look
I
like
mean, he could be chatting
regardless
shit,
whether
but
it's him or not.
that was
That
heavy.
was a heavy
It's
puke,
just
puke,
cool
yeah.
as a kid, just like that. Not doing nothing, lad. Not doing nothing, and then just go.
Puke you.
Bang,
That's what he says in the video. He goes, "Do you think me? I'm going to be stood next to someone who can inflict me violence?" Just going off on one.
Violence.
But I knew it. I half knew it wearing him because
Yeah.
how hard he got
When
I
bingoed. He
saw-
would have had some sort of cut on his head when he was on the
And-
videos and all that. You know what I mean?
And
he
as
was
much
pretty tough.
as people say he's a fucking gimp and all that, I imagine he can bang, and that dig he throws is the worst dig ever.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting this far on the podcast.
Now for a little word from our sponsor, Orange County CBD. Put them on the screen now. Here we go. Orange County CBD, use code Happenin10 at checkout and you get 10% off all orders on all products, whether that be your CBD oils, you've got your jellies, you've got your vapes, which are a healthier alternative to the likes of your disposable vapes with the nicotine in. And now they're also doing a skincare range as well. So if you want gleaming skin like ours, Orange County CBD, and use code Happenin10 in the checkout for 10% off all of your orders.
We love you.
Right, that's been episode 45. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Check out all of the sponsors and the Patreon links down below in the description. You can also follow us down in the description as well. All of our Instagram links are down there.
It is.
Thank you for watching.
Love you.
This has been the What's Happening podcast. We love yous. See you in the next one.
Peace.